Greetings and welcome back, everyone. Here we are back in Minecraft, continuing to work on our setup here. So today of all days is the day Ni no Kuni came out, and I haven't had a chance to mess with it yet. So that is going to be another game that we're going to have to get involved with at some point here. And I shall, just not today. I gotta continue to work on this, and that's not a problem, really. So I let this sit and still didn't get anything out of my traps or anything, but that's fine. So let's see here. We are missing dirt everywhere. These doggone Endermen kind of drive me crazy, but it's fine. Okay, so let's harvest our crops here. There we go. Let's replant. I don't think you can vein mine plant them without breaking them. Okay, so we got plenty of canola. So now we need to think about how we're going to set up the press, especially with the difficulties of transferring power right now. Does that mean every single one's going to need its own coal generator? That's going to be kind of tough and or expensive to use. So we'll figure it out here. We got the canola press. It's going to require power. So we're going to need some sort of setup for it, since I'm not entirely sure how much power it uses. And what I want to do also is get this farm up and running. So I'm thinking either I need to set up a coal generator, or I need to figure out a battery box. How do we make a battery box? Ooh. I'm going to try to make that, I think, just for fun. I mean, why not? Let's have some fun experimenting. I mean, it's not going to kill us to experiment and have a little bit of fun. Okay, so I need a place to store these for the moment. I really don't have a place. Let's make a crate. Yep, we got 4 of those already. So let's make a crate here. Ooh, a treasure chest. Oh, found underwater. Okay, so let's see. We want to make you, which requires a wood casing. Got just enough for that. So for the next one, we are missing 3 chests and 4 planks here. Okay, there's that. And there's 4 more of those. Perfect. So we'll throw that in there. And we'll make another small crate here. And we'll use this to store our items here. There we go, that's good enough. So we'll throw the canola in here for the moment, because we don't need it right this second, and or the bio coal, which isn't necessarily a bad thing here, but I think at some point the setup upstairs is either going to run off of canola or it's going to run off of the battery. So what I want to do is use the battery to give me a little bit more space. Hopefully I can push and pull power out of it. So let's see. So let's make our little battery here. Let's see here. Where did I see it? It was... because I don't think we're quite ready to make the solar panel yet. Even though we probably could. I want to make the battery first. There it is. So we're going to have to make each of these and a basic coil. So we're going to need some iron casings. So we're going to need at least 8 sticks and a couple black quartz. Yep, I'm not carrying any. Yeah, 10 will get us going. Okay, so looking here at our battery box, let's start with the first one here. We need the casing. Good enough. I'm assuming the other one's gonna need a casing too. Yes, it does. Okay, so we got the 2 casings we need for that. Then we're going to need to look into making some advanced coils. We need at least 2 advanced coils, 4 advanced coils. Okay, so 4 advanced coils here. I'm gonna need some gold. Okay, yep. Some gold it is. And we'll break it apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should prove to be enough for this experiment here. Okay. Let's go in here to our bat box. And now let's make our 4 coils here. We can pull that out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4 that we're going to need. And then let's make the advanced coil we need. And we have just enough for 4. Because we had the 4 basic coils, which we're going to need to make another one of those anyway. So let's do that real quick. There we go. And then let's make each of our devices here. We have the Energizer, which is required for a quest. And this one, which is also required for a quest, if I remember correctly. Charging with RF. So let's see here. We weren't intending to do that, but I'm not really going to turn it down either. Okay, so next I'm going to make that battery. Even though I don't think it's a required item for the quest here, I really want to make it. So there we go. Got that. So now let's look at how this thing works here. Slap it down on the ground. It has no interface. Let's look at this thing. The battery box is a great way to store your power. However, for it to be able to use power, oh, there's more to it. However, for it to be able to use power, you have to right-click a battery onto it. It will then be able to store energy on the battery itself. If you set the battery to discharge mode via the sneak right-clicking it, or by applying a redstone pulse to the battery box, it will try to spread the power it receives equally to up to 15 adjacent battery boxes. Oh, so it has to have a battery to work. So let's see here. Batteries, batteries, batteries. So there are different types of batteries we can use for this. You have the single battery, and you have the quadruple battery. And then you got the quintuplet battery. Oh, okay. Which I'm assuming is, yep, it's made with a triple battery. Oh, I guess there's a triple, a double. Okay. So there's batteries all the way down. Okay, so I'm not really too worried about that right now. I thought it would be a decent way to store power, but we'll store it for the moment. That's fine. I was hoping it'd be a better way to spread out the power for our farmer and our press here. Because I would eventually like to not use the coal generator and to actually use the oil generator. So what I want to do is I'm going to make the oil generator. And then I'm going to make... excuse me. And then I'm going to make... so I'll make the oil generator here, which is 2 iron casings, canola, and some cobblestone, which is not difficult. So we need 8 pieces of sticks. Not pieces of sticks, we need 8 sticks. And we'll go here and we'll make the 2 casings we require. We ran out of iron. So let's go over here. Let's grab another half stack here. That should help us out. Oh, there's a little chunk. Black quartz nuggets. Didn't even know that. Okay. And then throw some iron around it. Okay, so there we go. We got our 2 for that. We're going to need some more black quartz because I am also going to need to make a few more things here. Okay, so let's go in here and let's continue. We have, I think we have plenty of these other items to be able to make all the remaining pieces to this, except for we need 6 pieces of cobblestone. There we go. Let's make our oil cobblestone. Yeah, I got cobblestone. Oh, I need a piece of canola. There we go. Okay, so we made our oil generator. And then I'm wondering if I should make another coal generator just for temporary purposes. But I don't think I should here. Nah, it's fine. So we got our oil generator, we got our press. We'll give this a go here. Oh, canola oil is a quest here. So we'll break this. I'm sure we lost its power. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This should get us what we need here. Oh wow. Guess we didn't need that many, because it's already full. Okay, so we're gonna give this 24 should be enough to get us to switch over. The issue is how to get the oil. There might be a chance that these other pipes work, so let's grab them. From this obsidian chest here, we have this weird system. Hopefully it will do what we need it to do. So let's go upstairs to our farm here. And we're gonna put the farmer right here. Okay, so we'll work with this in a second. And then what I'm going to do is, we only have 9 of these pipes, right? And the recipe for, okay, it's only 3 copper, so it's not difficult for me to make more pipes. In fact, we'll do that real quick to make sure that we got enough for this. I'm not sure if they lose power or not, but we'll see here. Tonight's going to be a little deviation from our normal scheme of things, but that should be fine. So what we want to do is, this one requires power. So what I want to do is have the oil generator pretty much right here, so I can feed the power out of this one directly into this one. So it's going to have to be touching. But it also needs the canola itself. And so what I think I have to do here is I'm going to have to go like this. Hopefully it connects. It does. I just don't want to be in the way of the garden here per se. And for temporary purposes, I know this one's gonna need that here. So let's break this one here and go like so. There we go. And there, connected. That was kind of odd, but that's fine. And now I'll put the coal generator on the back of this. And we'll throw in this here. Let's go grab some canola. And let's make a splash. Grab all this canola we have here to mess with it. And we'll run our experiment and see if we can get this to work. Hopefully this pipe will pump it out. Okay, so it's generating quite a bit of energy, which is what we need. This already has some in it. So the press should work, and it should make regular oil that should work in the generator. I don't think we need to do anything else with it. Or I hope not anyway. Or maybe we need to use the fermenting barrel in the process. Using canola, you can make a simple yet effective power generation system. So maybe we need the fermenting barrel here. Okay, so it is generating 40. Okay, and this one is slowly working here. Okay. So I wonder if I put the... Let's go downstairs. It's chewing through this, which I'm okay with that for the moment. It should... Yep. Should start filling up here. It's not, though. I wonder if it's filling up the pipe. It's got to be filling up the pipe. There we go. Okay, so let's go downstairs. We're going to make our little thing here. And I can use Buildcraft to move the items themselves. It's the fluid that could be the difficult part. And we can't move the power. So we're going to have to figure this out. I'm going to need to make a solar panel, I think, to put on top of the ferment, or the press. But I need to know if this uses power. I'm not sure if it does. So let's make this. Okay, and then a single log. We'll get us our basic wood casing. And then for the fermenting barrel, a piece of canola, a star, and then we need 6 logs. There we go. Okay, so now we have this. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so it just does straight up conversion, one to the other. The thing we have an issue with is we need to look up factory tech. I need to make another one of these extraction pumps. Okay, so it's nickel, a pump, and a piston. I think we have a piston, so it's not really too big of an issue here. Yep, I have the piston. I think we may have the nickel. Let's see. Yes, we do. And then what else was that final component? A piece of piping. Very nice. So we are good to go with this. Whoops. I totally missed the mark on that one, where that goes. Okay, then the piston and then a single pipe here. So what I'll do is I'll use the fermenter. Hopefully it gives us a better rate. Thank goodness these type of pipes work. And hopefully they don't break in the process. Okay, so we're getting a surplus of power here. Thought we were supposed to put tools in here like this. But I don't know. I can't remember. Okay, so we're going to break this here. Okay, so what I want to do here is we're going to put down our fermenting barrel. Like so. So let's see, it's filling up. It's slowly converting it to refined canola. Okay. We'll take our extraction pump here. Put it there. Okay, that's good enough. And then we'll just push it straight across. And once this runs out, hopefully this stuff will be what it wants. Hopefully. I can almost pump it again over here and put in a second one of these oil generators. So what I want to do here is I'm actually going to force it to reset to the new oil. See if that makes a difference. Oh, it kept its oil in there. Interesting. Okay, so let's take what seeds we have here, or let's make some more seeds, I guess. Let's give it a few more seeds here. Oh, it's finding worms. Nice. I won't turn them down. We'll eventually expand this dirt out a little bit. And we'll place these down eventually. I think it's using the tool. I think the first section is for tools and the second section is for stuff we get out of it. And it only seems to be placing in front of it, which I'm okay with. And this is just a temporary setup. We'll eventually give it its own location. So no big deal. And we'll even give it more seeds here. And see if it continues to plant. I want to see if it eventually does the whole thing. Because there's also no water here either. Which, I don't know if it'll allow anything to grow without the water here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down some worms here. Okay, so the next one I need to put is right there. Yeah, we need to figure out something for lighting here at some point. For the moment, I'll just... I can't put it on the side of that block, but I can put it there. Put it there, there, and there. That should be enough to fertilize most of the ground. I think we only got like 1 or 2 squares that aren't done up now. Okay, so we need to... Okay, so it is finally going down. Unless it's being used, it's not burning any, which is good. Let's see how this one's doing here. We can give it a little bit more. So it can come up with a surplus, which it's slowly doing. Good. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, I need another worm for that spot. Let's go see if we have any downstairs. So we have worms are supposed to be in here. And they are not there. So I don't think we have any more. But that's okay. I think we may have burned them all. Nope, we have 2 worms left. Huzzah! So let's see here. Let's go upstairs. Let's place this one down. Can I put a torch there? I still can't put a torch there. I think this is going to create a spawn spot, but I don't think they can spawn on farmland. I don't think they can. It's not a fully accurate statement because I'm unaware whether it's possible or not. Okay, so I need some blocks here. I think we should have a few dirt left. Yep. Yeah, that should be enough. Oh, I can't run anymore. Must eat. There we go. Much better. Okay, aside from that, we need to do that there. We're going to put 2 out here like this. Or I guess not there. It's not a good example. Right there. And then put a torch on top of it. Okay, so break you. Put it with you. And go like so. Okay, that's much better. And we already put a worm there. There's a worm there. There's a worm slowly working this one. Okay, that's fine. So we're good. Excuse me, almost every area has a worm. So let's get this machine to work here. There we go. That should push it into overdrive. So eventually we'll set this up with all the Pam's Harvest Craft stuff here. Okay, so we're just trying to burn up all this canola in here. Okay, that's about as good as I can do for now. There we go. How much canola we got left in there? 400. Let's do our dance of the plants. There we go. Should burn quite a bit. And then it should be this one. We should be backed up already. We are. Okay, good enough. Throw in another stack there. We are actually out of power there, so this is the last of it for the moment. I think I should create another oil generator and just go up and back with the pipes and connect it. I didn't have to make it so far apart, but it was just an experiment. I wasn't sure if the farmer went this direction, but it clearly looks like it only goes in front of itself. And its width is exactly what we had set up for our piece here and as far forward as it goes. So that is an area set up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm assuming it's by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so it does a perfect 9 by 9, which is okay. Okay, so now we have the refined in there. So let's put it to good use here. Okay, so once we get all this set up, we're going to actually, so it does 80 CF for 120 ticks. That's actually much better. That's a lot better. I wonder if it does an exact exchange, though. Like, does it take 10 of this and make 10 of this? I'm not entirely sure. Is there a recipe button? Okay, so R isn't working on the refined fuel here. I don't know. CU. And then we'll go, I guess, squeezer. So we get 80. And if we use it, we'll get the refined, and we get 100 for 100. So we're essentially doubling our power and adding a little bit more time. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. So yeah, it does 5 for 5. Okay. Not a problem. Very nice. So that's what the fermenter does when it works. But since we're full up on power, this is actually perfect. Oh well, we're already full on this, which is good. So it's slowly making more, which is fine. So let's go make another oil generator real quick. And then this should be a somewhat continuous loop until we pipe out the items that we need to pipe out, which won't be a problem here. Okay, so another fermenting barrel and an oil generator. We need to make... Okay, so we need some sticks. And... what else do we need? An oil generator. We need the iron casing. Yeah, we should have enough here. Should be all we should have needed. Except if we're missing cobblestone. There we go. There are iron casings in there. Okay, we have our second generator here. This isn't too difficult of an operation. I would say the way we store power in this is by having a tank to store the liquid itself. Would be the best way currently for us. Okay, so let's see if we can branch off of here. Oh, they're touching. And they have to. Oh, because we can't share power. Oh. So I guess we don't have a choice with this one. We don't really have a choice. I don't know if it's using the stone hoe or if it even needs to. I guess we'll see here in a minute here. So let's see here. Let's see if what the entry says in terms of tools that it needs. Okay, so it'll even do ender lilies, and stone grass or dirt. It'll do sugarcane, cactus, melons. It'll do netherwort. Okay, the farmer block can be placed once in the world. Plants harvest different types, crops and other plants, which can be seen on the following pages. The left side of its GUI is reserved for seeds and other things that can be planted, while the right side contains harvested goods. It will farm in a 9x9 area in front of it, and it uses varying amounts of CF per operation. Ground will be tilled by the farmer itself. Well, that works. Though the center block should be water, I think. Okay. So we'll do that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be the center block. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hope I didn't just kill that worm. Probably did though. Or wait, that's not supposed to be like that. Stop moving. We only have the one spot in there that we can pick up from now, since you put that piece in there. So what we'll do here is the water block here should allow everything to be fertilized. Should, theoretically. Theoretically. It has reach for everything. And we'll just put down some extra lights to make sure that it's good. We need some more dirt. Okay, so now we need to pump out the extras. We're going to need to pump out the extras here. And into some sort of containment section. So it's enough to keep all of these going. Even with this one sucking out the bad one. Or not the bad one, but the unrefined. With no particular control on it either, though, for the oil generator here. But that's fine. There's not much we can do about that at this point. We have a basic farming setup here. I wonder if I could just set this on top of this. Save myself a lot of trouble here. And or headache. We're going to find out. Better we're experimenting now than later. Oh, we need to pump it out still if we're going to do this here. So we're going to need you. Turned around like so. Connected to you. Should suck out some. And yeah, It is taking it directly out of there. Okay, so it auto ejects and auto accepts for good and for bad. Now, if I pumped the refined canola into here, it wouldn't take the other one at all. So I'd need to burn up all this. That'd be tricky. But not impossible. But not impossible. Okay, so I'm gonna set this over here. What I'm gonna want to do is take this here. Nope, I already figured out that's not gonna work. Okay. Wrench. Oh, I wrenched it too many times. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna need to go. We gotta turn this one around, I think. Because we're gonna need to go off the back and up. Oh, that's not pretty. That is not pretty at all. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, so let's break this one. And now we're gonna have to place on top of there and over. There we go. So that should, in theory, pump this out of here and into here as well. But we got to get what's in here out of here. That's going to be a struggle. Because we have nothing to eat up that RF. We have nothing currently to eat up RF. Unless we go get something that's going to eat RF. All in the name of making things more efficient. Okay, so we have this, we have that. I'm gonna need, I have more iron than I have redstone. Yeah, but redstone costs more. We're gonna turn a full stack of redstone. Oh no, we're gonna need to do it from this side. Okay, so then I'm gonna need a block like you. And a button like you. And a stack of redstone like you. Did that even do it? It barely burned anything. Okay, throw that down there. Convert it. Anything? Nope. Man, we're gonna need something. Looks like we're gonna have to make some prismarine shards here. Hopefully that recipe works in this pack. Okay, so this should burn through all the power that's there with ease if this recipe works. Okay, that fully drained it. Okay, so let's let it burn this all up and burn all this up. So it's going to drain all out, and it's going to keep eating stacks of this. It's just going to take a minute here. And once we get the refined canola oil in here, and we set the press back, it should only accept the fermented oil, or the refined oil coming from here in this system, and be more efficient. Let's hope. It should. I have a feeling I need to make a few more here. Oh, man. Gotta go down and around again. In some ways, I'm glad that the Prismarian shards require so doggone much. Because it's making us burn that oil like we need to. We're halfway there almost. A 100 ticks is every 5 seconds. So it's going to take a little bit here. And then we need to pump these out of here into... Well, that drains. Switch over here. Switch gears and let's grab a... We need from our section over here. Should I just make new ones? Let's make a new one real quick here. What I should make... Okay, so I can't make it with those. Because we're going to be pulling two things out of this drawer. Or out of this part here. We only have a few open spaces. We can put up this canola for a moment to free us up some room. And we don't need 2 stacks of nether quartz here. Okay. But what I do need is 8 of you. No, not you. We'll use you because there's more of you. To make the chests. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 will work, that's fine. So let's make the chests here. Put them over there. We'll go storage. And what I want to make is these the dual, the 1x2s. Because it can hold us a little bit more and we only need to store 2 items. Like so. Okay, so we've cleared up quite a bit of room here. Now, oh wait, we need some of our buildcraft items here. We'll need a handy dandy little engine, a redstone torch. We'll need a wooden pipe, and then we'll need at least 1 or 2 of these. That should do it. We won't make this complicated. We'll just make it functional. So what I want to do here is, first things first. I'll put you right there. And then we'll put our pipe off of you there. Our other pipe off of you there. Give this drawer some bonuses. And then we'll give it an engine. That should do it. And then we will lock this sucker. Because we'll take a single seed out of here for the other one. Because once the seeds fill up this section, they'll start putting them over here. So this is full. It is now full of refined. Now I gotta put the press in there before we run out of refined. And you can hear my creepers going off. Okay, so then what we need to do is we're gonna need to get these canola seeds. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we're missing one more piece here. One more piece to the puzzle. Let's see, do I have? I do. And I have you. Good enough. So, this will give us a fully functional RF system. Able to move liquids and able to move items, hopefully that is, without any type of loss. Okay. So what we're doing here is we're gonna go. We need you. I don't mind picking these up because we'll just put them down here in a minute. Yep, we want to only move canola seeds over. So we'll just chock it full of canola here. Or not canola seeds, but the actual canola. There we go. That should do what we need. Those ones are lost. They're dead to me. They're dead to me. Okay, so now it's filling that up. We've got a fully functional power system here. We got refined canola oil in both of them. This is good. We're going to need a torch back here because I assume that's spawnable. Okay, so we're pumping out the canola out of here. And we might as well just grab it all while we're at it here. And then go like this. Because we're nowhere near the limit. And it should keep this stocked full because this is full. And so it won't ever pull out any seeds as long as we're getting more in here, in the system from here, than we are pulling out of the system. One of the ways to test that is, of course, like this. That should give it quite the boost. And, yep, so it is now going to be pumping it out. I would assume in the daytime it is going to be pumping it out at a faster rate than it is burning it. But it also may be burning more because it's low on refined fuels. We can check on that. Yeah, because this is almost full here. And it won't use any until it has space to put it in there. And between these two systems, it shouldn't, theoretically, I use that word, theoretically shouldn't empty this out. Theoretically. We're going to see, because I'm going to leave this sit all night. And see where it goes. So I want to see something real quick. I don't think I can use these in the press, though. Fluid transposer. Nope. You get seed oil out of those. Yep. So it would make seed oil. So also we haven't eaten these. And I'm nauseated for almost a minute. So we're good. There we go. So we're waiting for these to be pumped out of there. There we go. And into our system over here. The canola is full. Our power generation is full. It's got its refined fuel. Very nice. But the second this ticks down, it consumes a bucket, which could be a problem here. Man, this dizziness is kind of crazy. And it lasts a long time. I still got 15 seconds left. Okay, this is starting to get stocked up with energy. Can't even tell if I'm in the right one or not here. Okay, we're almost done. I gotta look away for a second. Sorry, guys. Okay, so the canola is making power, but the problem is we're wasting power. We are wasting power because every time this ticks down even the smallest amount, it consumes another millibucket. So we're not getting our 80 times 120. We're getting much less than that. But as of right now, we have no other way to consume RF, so it'll just have to do. But we will eventually have machines that will consume RF, so it's not a big deal. So we're at 368, so the number's constantly going up. So even with that consumption rate, we're not losing. So that's a plus. Okay, so I think with this system in place for tonight, I think this is where we're going to call it today. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope to see you guys again next time. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later.